What's up? Welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Alright. So quick our shit. Let's get going. Let's do it. Elias? Welcome, dude. Good morning. Sorry for the late stream today. I had some stuff on this morning, so we're starting a tad late. As far as Bid Heroes goes, it's on perfect time. But as far as normal stream, like Let's Play stuff, I couldn't do this morning, the streaming this morning, so we're just going to go to it straight after this. We'll just quickly put the plug out and move on. So, my iPad just decided to not work, which was not the best. I charged it overnight and then I went to turn it on, like put my fingerprint and everything to unlock it, and it's just like no power and turned itself off. So I hope it's okay, and it's just like it just didn't charge properly and it said it did or something. I don't know. But I've lost chat basically. I'm going to have to use my other monitor, so I can't. Oh my god. I can't keep tabs on OBS and everything else. So hopefully everything goes well. Good morning, Will. How are you, my friend? It should be alright. We should be fine. I've put it back onto plug. Back onto plug? That's not the right word. I've put it back on to charge. Plugged it in. So hopefully when we're finished Bit Heroes and we go to XCOM 2, it should be charged enough for me to then put it into, plug it into the computer and keep it charged while using it. Doing well? That's awesome. It's always better than doing shit, right? You always want to be doing well. That's the aim of the game of life. You ever play the game of life? Remember that that old board game? Fuck, I haven't played that in a while actually. Probably since I was, 10 or something. Yeah. That's bringing back memories. Memories. Hang on. Who is this? Nildane. Welcome, man. Welcome. I was just saying, maybe you just got here and didn't see what I said before, but I usually have chat and everything on my iPad. My iPad died, so I'm trying to use my second monitor for a lot of different things. So if I don't see follows or something, or anything like that, I'll do my best. I also want to know if there's a way to activate it, so it says if someone follows or anything in chat, it'll come up in chat that says they've followed. That would be handy. That would be really handy. I would like to know if that exists. Black Boy, welcome. What's going on? Nightbot can't do that. Well, shit. I think it comes up with subs, right? When someone subs, it comes up. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. I'll just have to be vigilant. One of my earliest memories is the Life board game. It was like 2 or 3 at the time. The edition we had a space near the beginning that said tornado blows you back to the start space, and I hit so many times everyone else was finished by the time I got past it. And they probably took all the good jobs as well, right? And then you turn into like a, I don't know, a garbage man or something. They're all like doctors and pilots and shit. Elias. Viking. Good morning. Oh, it's lunchtime for you there, right? It's midday for you. It's hard to keep track of everyone's time zones. Alright, but Viking's he's a New Zealander, so he's like right next door. He's an Australian brother. So yeah, it's easy to keep track on his times, but all the people in the US, I know it's like 8 PM or something for you guys, something around there. Morning for me. Yeah, so disappointed. Ill-e-ass. Shit. So hopefully you guys are pumped for X1 too. I'm pretty pumped. I've played it so many times, but it's great. And I did playthrough of the original of the remakes, and then I did 2 playthroughs of XCOM 2, one just vanilla, one with all the expansion, and it was great. And I named everyone all my soldiers after subs and stuff. But in stream, it's going to be better because you guys are like going to be here watching and stuff. It'd be great. Josh, what's going on? You bitch. How's work? You peddling those hot dogs? Like, how many hot dogs have you sold today? If it's not more than 4, I'll be disappointed. Nathan, good morning. Or hello. Leatherback? Just still working, don't mind me. Okay. No problems. Are you going to stick around for XCOM Leatherback Mac? Because you in the last playthrough, you had your own soldier. I remember. He was a heavy. He tonked people with grenades. You don't personally sell any hot dogs? Well then what's the point of you? You work for a hot dog company, you don't sell hot dogs. Like, it's like working at Macca's and not selling burgers. I didn't even work production part of the hot dogs anymore. I know, but still. Peddle those hot dogs. Dark Admin, welcome, my friend. I'm more on the maintenance side of things here. Maintaining the sales of hot dogs. How long until the XCOM stream? Roughly an hour or so. We're usually doing all of the natural regen for capture rate. It takes about an hour. So we do the PvP, Trials Gauntlet, Invasion, Expedition, whatever the badge currently thing is. And then we just knock out 9 raid 1s and max energy Yeti dungeon. And it takes about an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. So we'll get going after that. Fresh playthrough. So there's quite a few people here that have never seen XCOM before. So I'll explain things as we go. For everyone that has seen it before or watched my previous videos or other people's previous videos or played it yourself or anything, just, you know, bear with me while I explain the basic type things. But it's going to be pretty good making everyone's character and stuff. Sure, Chook, sure. Anything new on Bit Heroes? Not at the moment. New content should be here in the next couple of weeks. So I'll be able to watch part of it later on. Won't be here for the start day. All right, no problems. Yeah, there's nothing new in the Bit Heroes world at the moment, at least. In the next few weeks, there should be new content, like tier 11. Well, that's like all the speculation and stuff, right? And it's kind of like the timing as well. It's usually every 5 to 6 months. But with the takeover, that Congregate like took over Bit Heroes and stuff, bought it out. Who knows, man? Who knows? Unless there's been a post and I haven't read it because I don't go looking for that stuff, as I've explained many times. I don't know. So if there's a post about it, then you know it's happening. If not, it's all kind of speculation. But it should be around this time. I got to kind of get back into Bit Heroes. Got to see how the new stuff is going to be. Well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, you could wait and see, right? And then see if it's for you or not, or whether it's just more of the same or something. There's a Korn event in Adventure Quest 3D. Like the band Korn. I'm a bit snifflies today, which is not great. Are they even relevant anymore? Do they still exist? I mean, they must. Alright. There goes Invasion. For completely useless. Completely useless. Let's turn this back on. I said let's turn this back on. Yep. And get rid of this. And then we'll get on to capture rate. The patch notes from last week said new zone and raid coming soon. That's all they've said about it so far. You already got your ticket. Corn goes hard. I haven't listened to them since like 2005. Maybe. Since just after school. The Freak on a Leash film clip was fucking cool though. Give it that. Econ, welcome, man. What's up? How's things? Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit sick. I'm all sniffly, my throat hurts a bit, which is not great. And my eyes hurt, but my eyes always hurt. I really got to get that checked out. Really do. My brother and sister, seen them in Slipknot Live like over 2 years ago, and I was jealous. Yeah, I've seen Slipknot Live. They're freaking great. Their like their production value is awesome. Weezer tickets? Oh shit, Weezer, huh? Gonna be the first time hearing their music, so I hope. Wait, gonna be the first time hearing their music? Hang on, I'm confused. There's a Korn event in Adventure Quest 3D, right? And then you already got your tickets. I'm confused. You got your tickets to see Korn, and there's an event in Adventure Quest? So you're going to a Korn gig without knowing their music? I had no idea that they were still going. Hey, we just reached 256. Go Iconic. Iconic OP. In-game event. I don't understand. There's an in-game event for Korn, and you got your ticket to it? What does that mean? What does that mean? It would be like if there was a... I'm as lost as you are? Yeah. I mean, like, if there was a Korn event in Bit Heroes. Like, I don't know... Like, familiars look like Jonathan Davis? Like, what does that mean? So there's this guy in-game, right? I thought you were going to see the band, like, at a gig. Jonathan Davis, would be like a DPS, right? He'd have knives. And he'd wear Adidas. Welch, yeah. Monkey. You just have a team of familiars. So there's this guy in game that you can buy tickets from. But, like, tickets for what? That'd be cool, yeah. I mean, it'd be a Slipknot one would be better, right? Because they would look like familiars, I guess, with all the masks and shit. I'm so fucking lost. Yeah, me too. I don't know what's going on. I followed it so far. There's a guy in game that sells tickets, and there's a Korn event. So you buy the tickets from the NPC to go to the Korn event in the game. But what is the Korn event? Well, I mean, it makes sense to Dark, right? He's trying to explain, but... Yeah, okay, well, at least we're all on the same page in that it's not making any sense. Because a lot of the time you guys say stuff and I don't read it properly, and it makes no sense, and then you like reread it and then it makes sense, but... the fact that a lot of us are confused... is okay, I guess? It's a song they are playing. Am I going to play WoW Classic? Probably not, because I don't have time for an MMO. Also, you have to be a sub for that, right? Like, you have to sub back to WoW to play it. And it's like $15 a month, which I do not have. Okay, let's... Oh! That's the wrong button. Brink! Let's get a raid going, because why not? Yeah, probably not. Like, I don't have enough time with everything else going on, unless we just, like, streamed, Vanilla WoW, or WoW Classic, whatever. But, you know, you'd have to stream it a buttload to get anywhere and stuff, so, yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't know if it's a new or old song, because Asterix released it very vague info. I still don't understand. I still don't understand. So, what? There's like a virtual, there's like a virtual band of Korn, and they're in the game, and it's the actual song being played, like the MP3 being played, but there's a virtual like pixel band like rocking out to it. Is that what it is? Maybe it's just a link they're giving out to a Korn video. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? It's very confusing. Let me start over. Okay. If it was like a pixelated band, all right? If it was just like a Bit Heroes just made characters look like Korn rocking out and stuff, and they played an MP3 over the top, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that's a little confusing. Did you all see the Fortnite Marshmallow event? No, I know nothing about Fortnite. Not a clue. I mean, I can look it up, but yeah, nah. Nah, no idea. Man, having chat on the other screen sucks balls. I need a mini monitor, like aka a whoops, an iPad or something, like positioned, like in the just under this monitor on an angle, like, you know, get a stand or something for it so it's like permanently there. That's what I need, so I can look straight ahead and see chat and I can play what I'm doing. That's what I need to do, like on an angle. It'd be pretty good. But I hope my iPad just hasn't died, because it was a fully charged last night, 100%. I opened it this morning and it was 100%. I opened the Twitch app and it was 100%. And then I clicked on my profile to go to my chat and then it just turned off, and then had the blinking like, you need to plug it in icon. And I'm like, oh, that does not bode well. And I sure as shit ain't got enough money for an iPad. And I really need an iPad because when I go to hospital and stuff, it's the only thing I have to keep me occupied. And I watched stuff in bed and whatnot. So yeah, I kind of need it. Black knows what to expect. Still have no idea what you're talking about. You could do that with my phone. I could do that with my phone, yeah, but it would be tiny, man. It would be tiny. Hopefully my iPad just like was just telling the wrong information or something. It is 4.5 years old. So maybe it's getting towards the end of its life cycle or something. Because they don't make them to last that long, right? So you buy another one. So they're going to play a song from Korn, and Asterix is going to copy their dance move. And yeah, it's basically that. Asterix is, what, the devs? So it is. It's like a pixelated... It's like a virtual concert. So what I was saying before, like they've made the virtual band, and they're going to play and put the MP3 over the top. Oh, and you have to buy a ticket in-game? With like in-game currency or real-life currency? I mean, that's pretty interesting though. It's like not a bad idea. If it costs real money, then that's weird. Because then you could just, you know, watch a Korn gig on, you know, YouTube or something. Nick's Lots YDD. Nick, I'm just going to call you Nick. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. It's in-game currency. All right, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If they just like put on a some kind of virtual show, and you can just buy it with in-game currency and just attend, then that's pretty cool. Actually, it's pretty cool. I've never played Fortnite. I played for about very casually for about, I'd say, a month. With some friends, like some real life friends, and then with Aaron as well, as a punk, who's sometimes in chat, and I carried his ass to a victory, and I got the one victory, just like I did with Apex Legends, and I'm like, I can quit now, and I was happy to quit. Battle Royales are not my thing. Zach, I haven't seen you in ages, man. You hope the stream goes well? Me too. Love a good stream. Love a good stream. Thanks, man. Thanks. How have you been? It's been a while, man. It's been a while since we've talked properly. You've been busy and I've been busy and all that bad shit. I've also not played Fortnite. I've played PUBG. Yeah, all those games don't appeal to me in any form. We've had a talk about this in previous streams and stuff, that if it's going to be like a shooter or a racer or something like that, I much prefer a non-realistic version. So like Mario Kart and Borderlands and stuff like that, where it's all got crazy shit. Like Forza and I don't know, what are the other ones? Like all the proper racing games? Not for me. I just get super bored. And then like proper shooters like Call of Duty and all that type of stuff with like actual world weapons, not for me. I get bored. So when like Borderlands or something comes out and it's got like crazy shit and, you know, a million different guns that do a million different things and then it's more my style. So in which case I thought Fortnite would be like okay, and it was definitely more my thing than the other one, with all the, you know, you got disco balls and you got all sorts of crazy shit going on and whatnot, but it's still not my type of game. Okay, just saw a dev with the old Dripper Man's flag and the Cogret ant mount. Kind of weird. Lol. Yeah, that's strange. Bom 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 bom. What's Fortnite? Want me to list some battle royales? I mean, not really, because I'm not interested in battle royales at all. But I mean, go for it. Why not? It's probably not going to last long. I'm watching, by the way. Okay. Where was it? In town? Did you say in town? No. Farming Yetis, I see. Always. Always and forever. There's a heap of battle royales, right? Like the gaming market at the moment is like oversaturated. I tried Apex Legends for a bit because game was oh fuck are you? That game wasn't even like announced or anything. It just appeared out of nowhere. Like it just the next day it just like was there, which was kind of a cool thing actually. And I really liked the sorry about the sound. I really liked the solo campaign of Titanfall 2, and it's a Titanfall dev, so I'm like, but again, battle royale, not my thing. But it had class bases and stuff, so that was pretty cool as well. But yeah, I don't have a computer, but I must imagine it sucks now that Borderlands is on Epic. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The dev was in town. Yeti pit time, that's right. You just got your 5th tilt. Congrats. Congrats. Rules of survival, Cyber Hunt, Free Fire, PUBG, Creative Destruction, Pixel Gun 3D, Structured and Hopeless. Pixel Gun 3D is a battle royale. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like an RPG thing. It's late and you're going to go to sleep. If you want to put me in XCOM, I don't care about the class. Alright, man. Sorry for the late start. See you tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, I'll put you in. I'll put you in. Pixel 3D was ruined. Ruined how? Oh, wait, you were talking about that the other day. Actually. Last week, maybe? Alright, man. Sleep well. It's like 2 AM for you or something, so maybe not. Maybe later. So yeah, it's definitely bedtime. 3:30. Yeah, it's definitely bedtime. Pixel Gun is an MC styled FPS game. What's MC? They added Battle Royale last year. It's garbage. Okay, yeah. Everyone, that's the thing. Everyone's just like, oh shit, Fortnite's taking over, and then oh, and it's Apex Legends and stuff. No matter what game we are, just Battle Royale it, right? And it's just oversaturated, and it just, I don't know, it's just boring as shit. Every game's just doing the same thing. Yeah. But I guess that's like video game trends do exactly that. Right? Like everyone just latches onto a popular thing. Like Open World came out and then everyone's just like, fuck, we need to make our game open world. And then they make it open world when they don't need to, and it's just like lifeless and crap. And then people do like an open world really well. And then people are just like, oh shit, this is how it should be. And then they try and make another one and it just doesn't work and da 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 da. So everyone just like absorbs everybody, all the other devs' ideas and stuff. Minecraft, okay. Yeah. It was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. What about Enter the Gungan? I've heard of that. Is that how you pronounce it? Gungan? Like dungeon, but Gungan? Game looked cool and fun and is not Battle Royale. Even freaking Tetris? What? They made a Tetris Battle Royale? Really? I've never caught a Yeti. Not one. We haven't caught one in the past 6 attempts, if that helps. Hightail, I've heard of that. I think you were talking about that. It's like the new Minecraft or something, isn't it? I looked up a video of it. It looks pretty cool, like the art style and stuff looks alright. I'm not super into like those blocky type games. But it's got like the animations and like the characters have like facial animations and shit. It's not too bad, but it just looks like another Minecraft simulation, like a Minecraft clone where you go and you make your farms and you build shit with the blocks and all that. So basically just like a better quality Minecraft that people are gonna rat on as soon as it comes out. Oh, the Minecraft, it's like WoW, right? No MMO is ever going to kill and take over WoW, even though the subscription of WoW, like say its peak, it was like 15 million, and now it might be like 6 million. Still 6 million players. I don't think any other MMO has ever got over like 1 million players. So anything like Minecraft that'll come out will always be compared to Minecraft, and then Minecraft's like the OG and still has like, you know, a stupid amount of people playing it, and then the new thing will evidently just not hold up because people won't really give it a chance. It's usually the way things go. On the Switch, it's called Tetris 99. It's only on the Switch? Tetris Royale is a thing. Like, that goes exactly to prove my point. Which is not a point. Well, I guess it's a point, but it's not a new thing that I'm coming up with, like a new philosophy or something. It's like, it's pretty obvious that everyone just latches onto stuff. Right, and makes games have things that they don't need. Just to be another one of what's popular to try and cash in on it. Basically, Blockman Go animations on characters. Uses polygon models. There was, I've talked about this before, there was one game in that kind of style that I played back in beta, as I tend to do. And I couldn't remember the name of it, and then I remembered. It's called Cube World, and I haven't played it since. And it had no building or anything, it was just like an RPG, but in kind of that blocky kind of art style. But it was like a husband and wife dev, so it was like a 2-man mini dev thing. And they said that their inspiration was games like Secret of Mana and Legend of Zelda, and so I'm like, sign me the hell up. Sign me up, I'm there. And then played it until, like, you know, being beta, didn't have much content and stuff. So technically I own that. I have no idea what my logins or any of that shit is. But we could download that and give that a go one day just to see like what it's like these days. It could be like pretty cool. It's not very popular. I don't think many people know it, but I just found it somehow. And it said, yeah, like Legend of Zelda and Secret of Mana were influences, and I'm like, that's it. I'm playing it. Come on. Back when I had some form of disposable income. Zeta, Misty, welcome to both of you. You remember Cube World? The devs literally abandoned the game. Oh, did they? Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. So what, you can't even play it anymore? I mean, it was 2-man dev, right? It would have been pretty hard. Last time I played QB was 2014. Wow, has it been that long? Wow. Does not feel like that. It was pretty cool though. Like, it was bare bones when I played it. I didn't know it was popular enough for like people to know about it. I mean, I guess I know about it. I found it, so I'm sure other people did. But you went around and you fought shit. And you could pick your class and your race and stuff, and you could get skills, and there were like enemies and dungeons and stuff, and then like you could kill like enemies, like just, you know, enemies out in the world, and then there was a chance of them dropping themselves as a mount, and you could just like ride around on you know, like you killed like a Yeti, you could then ride around on a Yeti as your mount and stuff. It was pretty cool, man. It was actually pretty cool. I think you still can. I believe Cube World site was taken down. There's a small active community for the game. All right. Well, I mean, if it's dead and or maybe, you know, maybe we won't check it out. But I remember it being pretty cool. It just didn't have that much in it when we played. And then I remembered it like a month or two ago, and I was just like, oh yeah, shit, that was pretty cool. We should look into that. And then never did. And then I found out now that it's dead, which is sad. Do 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 do. Anyone remember Trove? Yes, I remember the name. I don't remember what game it was, but I remember the name of it. I remember people trying it, hyping it, sorry, for it to crumble. A lot of games do that, right? There's a lot of hype around stuff, and then it just like falls flat. Like No Man's Sky was one, although that apparently that now is really good. But it kind of just, apart from the mad keen, like, loyal people, it just killed everybody's opinions of it, if they got it in, like, right at the start. And people are just, I'm never going back, like, no. And then people that buy it now are just like, oh shit, this is fantastic. So technically I own that as well. We could go and check that out one day if people are interested. There's heaps of stuff, man. Heaps of stuff we could play. Lots and lots and lots. I can show you my my Steam library and stuff as well. I also have Origin and Epic launches and stuff. I own the Star Wars MMO, but we don't really have time for MMOs. I have Dragon Age Inquisition on the Origin store, and then I got all my Steam list and stuff. So we can go through it one day. See if anyone, like, if anything jumps out at anybody. Like, because I don't know what to do after XCOM 2. I mean, to be fair, XCOM 2 is going to take a long ass time to get through. But there's no there's no thing planned for after it. But there's a bunch of stuff we could do. I'm hyped for a game called Planet Zoo. Probably screw over my computer. Planet Zoo. Never heard of it. What's that about? If it's got animals in it, then I'm interested. And by the name Zoo, it sounds like it does. Ding, 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 ding. Spider-Man? Yeah, I have access to Spider-Man. I borrowed off my friend, so yeah, we could definitely do that. We can go through my my PS4 games as well. I prefer to record PC because it's a lot easier. PS4 is like a dick to like do it all, but there's, you know, PS4 only games and stuff, and games I own on PS4 that I don't own on PC. Like I own Dishonored 2 on PS4, but not on PC. Well, I was thinking about doing Neo as well, but that's only on PS4. Planet Zoo is a Zoo Tycoon spiritual successor. Oh, so like a city builder type thing, but a zoo? Ding, 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 ding. What kind of PC do you want to... What kind of PC do you want to play? What type of PC do do I want to play? Like, what PC do I want? Or what game on PC do I want to play? Because that question is a merge of the two. What kind of PC do you want to play? What kind of PC game? Gotcha. I don't know. It's way easier to record PC. That's all. That's what I mean. The game doesn't matter. It's just like PS4 is annoying to record or to make content with. Because you've got to use the capture card and there's a delay and everything as well. And then I can't hear my PC either, or my voice or anything. So like getting the volume levels are hard. And then if anyone follows or donates or subscribes or anything like that, I can't hear the alerts and all that. So PS4 is just more annoying to stream and stuff with. It's still absolutely doable and I don't mind really. It's just I prefer PC. You can do Neo. Neo's pretty cool, man. I like it a lot. It got really high reviews, but a lot of like it got high reviews, but all the kind of Souls type fans didn't like it that much because it wasn't Dark Souls. They're like, oh, but I really liked it. There's a few kind of Soulsy games that I would like to try. I'd like to try what's it called? Ashen as well. I've heard that that's quite good. This War of Mine is amazing and cheap. I have that. I own that. I also have the Humble Bundle last month. I'm still subscribed to that. I should probably stop doing that because that's an extra $12 a month. I got Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I've heard that that's quite good if you're into that type of thing, but it's like it's super realistic and stuff, and you have to like eat and farm and all that sort of stuff. And you start off as like a lily scrub and work your way up. So we could do like a couple of weeks of Kingdom Come Deliverance and stuff and see how far we get. That could be cool if people are interested. There's also a game called, I've talked about this one before as well. It's like a little indie game called Examiner. And it's like a physics-based top-down gladiator type game. And you move around with WASD and your mouse, you move your character around, and then you have to like hold down the button and like do your movements of your weapon with your mouse, and it's like physics inertia based. So if like you swing and you miss, you kind of stumble, and then the guy can just stab you in the back and all that sort of stuff. It's really cool. It's like a really cool niche kind of game, and you can make like a gladiator team. So you can have like, you know, X amount of characters and level them up and stuff. So again, I can name them after you guys. Sounds cool beans. What, Examiner or Kingdom Come Deliverance? Didn't you do a couple of vids of that one? Yeah, I did back in the day. I did, yeah. It's pretty cool. I haven't played it in forever either. I did, yep. Kingdom Come? Yeah. You watch those? Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Yeah, so Kingdom Come, that's on PS4. I guess it's on PC, which is good. So we could definitely give that a go. If we don't like it, then we can just go to something else. I'll probably put a poll up there, right? I'll put a poll up on Discord and stuff. I'll be like, hey, XCOM 2 is coming to a close. You know, these 3 games or 4 games or something are on my radar, and just majority wins type thing. James Cardwell, Roasty, welcome, man. What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while, actually. How's things? I've seen you on Discord and stuff, but I haven't seen you in stream for a while. What's the deal with World Boss familiars? How do you get them? You just get the schematic from doing World Boss. And then you just fuse them, like everything else. But you'll need World Boss specific materials. So like All-Ag Clan gives you Hobbit feet. So if you were going to fuse like a All-Ag Clan schematic, you would need like a bunch of Hobbit feet for it. So Velk, right? A lot of people use Velk as a healer, an epic healer, and he goes into Welcome. He requires 6 Staus from like, I don't know, let's say Zone 4, Dungeon 2. I don't know. That's just a hypothetical. I have no idea where it's actually from. It's just a rare familiar called Staus. I'll show you. Hopefully the new devs will implement like you can click on this guy Vicky and it'll tell you what zone and like dungeon and stuff he's in. So it'll just say up here like zone 6 dungeon 2 and you'd be like, fuck, I know exactly where to go get Vicky, instead of like having to freaking go to the wiki for everything. Okay, Staus, here he is. This dude. Hey, Peng schematic. This dude. You need 6 of him. I'll show you. Fusen. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Fuck, that's a lot of schematics. Nope, gone too far. Velk? Oh no, Velk's, what am I doing? Velk's up here. He's a rare. Epic, sorry. Velkenden? The third? Here he is. Velk. Empower chance, he's got a heal and shit. So a lot of people make this and stable him. But you need the 6 Stauses and you need 10 Hobbit feet to fuse him. And the Hobbit feet are from Orlag clan. World boss. So you just keep doing world boss until you get 10 and then you can go get 6 of these dude and you fuse him up. But like the legendary fusions and stuff, so like I made here. I made Yorlag. Yorlag is 1 Garrick, which is from he's a fusion of someone from the raid and dungeon or something. You need 1 Velk, which is we just went over, 1 Tilge and 1 Drek. And I think these guys have Hobbit feet as well. I think this is 5 Hobbit feet, this is 5 Hobbit feet, this is 10, and this might be 10 or 15 as well. And do all of them together, and you make 1 Yorlag. So world boss fams are very, very expensive to make because the Hobbit feet and stuff are really rare to get, and they don't get affected by item find. They're kind of like those robot sprockets, so they just drop occasionally. So to get a lot of them takes a long ass time. But that's how world boss familiars work. You'll just get the schematic in world boss if you do enough of them. Just like, you know, you'll get the schematic for whatever it is by doing enough dungeons. Kind of the same shit. Keep farming world boss and the schems and get to make them. Yeah, if you were to make a game, what would it be like? I got my first mythic the other day. Nice. Oh yeah, shit. Congrats, man. And also welcome. You haven't got, yeah, that's right. You're like 200 and something, you hadn't got a mythic. What was it? How about Netherworld fams? I'm curious about the reskin tree fam. I've done Netherworld like maybe 10 times, so I have no knowledge of Netherworld or their familiars. Someone else could, probably, definitely help you more with that. I went all lag from day one and just stuck with it because when I realized that you needed a shit ton of Hobbit feet or whatever, I didn't want to go like, okay, I'm gonna need a heap of Hobbit feet, and then I'm gonna need a heap of like, what's a Netherworld thing, like Demon Hide or something, and I didn't want to split myself between them. Kind of like an Idle Heroes where I just went all forest heroes, like all green. It's like, well, instead of trying to get some green heroes and some blue heroes and some red heroes and some death heroes, I guess, and then light and dark and trying to make it a team with all these different things, like, screw it, I'll just go one faction, one color, and then everything I do is that color, and then I've got a good chance of getting like all the heroes I need because I'm focusing on one thing. So I just did that with all like same kind of mentality, which is the kind of best outlook to do when you're free to play because you're not spreading yourself thin. So if you're free to play and you want to make, you know, some world boss fams or something, it's better to just find out what fams you want and then just stick with that. You know, find out a fam you want or something, and then just stick with that world boss. You're gonna have a lot more luck doing it. Netherworld is the same as all lag, except you get demon juice. Yeah, demon juice, demon hide, something like that. What type of game? It would be an RPG, 100%. I don't know. It wouldn't be a shooter. As much as I love Borderlands, I'm not a shooter guy. It would probably be something very similar to like Zelda and Witcher and that type of thing, like a big, like openy world, like Breath of the Wild kind of thing, openy world magic fantasy-based RPG. Something like that. So any fantasy-based RPG open worldy thing, of which there are a million of, something like that. I'm super duper duper looking forward to the new FromSoft game. So From Software are all the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, that crew, because I love those games. And they're making an open world RPG in conjunction with George R. R. Martin, the dude that wrote Game of Thrones. So like some epic fantasy open world thingamabob doodad. So that's going to be sweet, because all the Dark Souls games aren't really open world. The areas are structured and you can't just go anywhere you want. And they kind of like link into each other with shortcuts and stuff, but it's just an open world where you can just get out and go wherever the hell you want, but as a Dark Soulsy kind of game. That would be freaking sweet. So maybe something like that. Something similar to that. But I would put, if I was going to make a linear kind of game, I'd definitely put the Mimic Barrel or the Mimic Crate in there. And just one of them. So people get eaten by the Mimic Barrel because they roll into it or they go to hit it or something. And it eats them. And then for the rest of the game, they're paranoid about barrels. And you just put barrels kind of like around the place. Not everywhere, but basically what Dark Souls does is barrels here and there and whatnot, but just have one in the game right at the start that eats you, and then the rest of the game people are just freaking out about barrels. Just troll shit like that. I talk with my friend Richie about this all the time, like if we would design a game and stuff. I'd also make like an area that was really hard, like a gauntlet style area, so you go down this like massive dark underground dungeon or something and fight your way through all these really hard enemies and stuff to get to the end, and at the end there's like a chest and you're like, oh, this is going to be the best thing ever. And you open it up and it's just one red jelly bean. And that's it. And you're like, what the hell? One red jelly bean. Okay. There must be something that this is like, there's no way I've done all this for just nothing. This has to be something to do with something. And the rest of the game you're scouring the land for something to do with this red jelly bean. But in reality, it's just a red jelly bean. It does absolutely nothing. So like you got trolled going down the dungeon. Getting XP and stuff along the way, fine. But the end, like final, you know, payoff is just a useless red jelly bean. we make up a lot of dumb shit. Did you see the Ultra Gore that gives you 1000%? I did, yeah. We had a chat about that last stream, actually. You're evil? Not as evil as those, like, those people that make... What, Josh, what was that game you made me play? That browser-based one that had 3 levels? That you just, like, anytime you jumped, you hit a block and all that sort of stuff. And someone made a Super Mario clone as well that was like that. Then there's Super Mario Maker, which you can do similar stuff with. I guess that's how that came to be. Those games are evil, right? They're super evil. And the people that make like an Super Mario RPG, sorry, not Super Mario RPG, Super Mario Maker level, that's just like stupidly hard. And because you can't release the level unless you can beat it yourself. So they just make some level that's just stupid, just absolutely unbeatable. And because they've made it, they just practice it over and over and over again. And then like, there's like a 0.0001% chance of you fluking it because through RNG or whatnot, and they fluke it. And then they just like, holy shit, I did it. And then they post it. And then literally no one in the world can beat that level type thing. Because it's just the probability of being able to do the skillful everything and knowing the course back to front and then getting that RNG of going through like the fires and whatever it be. Like that's evil. Putting a red jelly bean at the end of a hard dungeon and a mimic barrel. It's not too bad. There's probably other stuff I do as well. Something like Trap Adventure or something like that? Yeah. Like, imagine if there was a whole game, like a 10-hour game of that. There would be people out there, masochists, that would play it. But you play those first 3 levels, and then you'd see, and it'd say there was like, there was a counter, it's like 3 out of 100, and you'd just be like, nah. Nope, this is not for me. I really like pets in games as well. So maybe like in this RPG, whatever doodad game, there was some like pet thing where like you could, certain enemies or something, you could, I don't know, kill them over and over again or something and farm them, grind them out. And then when you've killed enough of them, then like they've got a chance of coming up for persuasion effectively, and then they join your team and stuff, and you can have all these different pets that do different shit. That'd be pretty cool. 1000% of the bonuses is a huge scam. For example, let's say your chance to get a set piece is 0.1. 1000 is more like 10 times better chance, so you still only have a 0.1% chance. Yeah, that's why I was talking about the capture rate tome. That's just the biggest waste of gems you could possibly buy. Some player said I suck. Yeah, well, that's online gaming for you. People are assholes. Hey, Yeti. He did not fall into the pit. That's good. Oh, imagine if it was a pit for every single player. Like it was just a communal pit. Holy shit. People suck, that's why I have 3 cats. Yeah, I mean, look, it's still 1000% XP and stuff. Like it was a 1000% move, all the 4, right? Movement speed, XP, gold find, and item find, right? It's still really good. I don't know if it's worth 20 bucks, but it's still really good. Like you'd smash out a lot of shit with it, and you smash out shit quickly with 1000% move speed. So if you had, say you had like 20 raid shard baskets and like 2000 like badges or something, then and your pay to win type thing, it would be worth it. But yeah, the bonuses and stuff don't really make that much of a difference. So like Oxo, right, is a 0.01% chance of coming up for persuasion or something. If you put on a capture rate tome and increases it by 200%, it's still only going to be like a 0.03%. So it does absolutely nothing. Some like hypothetical math. We've been through that in previous videos and stuff as well. It has capture rate as well. I mean, yeah, well, we literally just talked on that. So say like Squib is like a 1% chance or something. It's going to go to 10%, which I guess is pretty good. But yeah, anyways, $20, which is pretty rough. I think the in-game purchases in this game are really expensive. I only see stuff 10 plus. Yeah. Capture rate percentage is just as bad, if not worse. Yeah, they're definitely worse. So like, what's in the shop right now? Okay, $20 and $10. So badge orb gives you a stat point, 750 gems, 50 of the new rune thingamajiggy, and 4 plug. So that 200 badges for 10 bucks. So what's 750 gems? So that's probably worth it. Like if you're going to be free to play, like a stat point, 200 badges, and almost, you know, close to this 1,100 gems for the same price. That doesn't seem too bad. And this one's definitely worth it because people say that this one's worth it all the time. You get the 750 gems, which is say like $8 worth. You get a Bub Gore, which gives you the 200% for 72 hours. So that's like, is that 4 days or something? 3 days worth of 200%. So it lasts for ages. Stat point, and then 2 of all this shit. Like 20 raid shards, 100 badges, etc, etc. But yeah, it's like $20. So if you're going to buy one of them every single time it comes up, you know, you're chucking, you know, like something like that. You're chucking a couple hundred dollars a month, which is crazy, in my opinion, because I'm super broke. But you know, that's what pay to win is. So. Good luck if you need an Oxler or any raid gobby thingy. Yeah, 100%. For example, I played the game all the way to tier 10 and I only recently got a mythic. Yeah. That's why I'm free to play, because I don't doing pay to win, you'll definitely level up like a shitload, like an absolute buttload. Like, let's look up oh, he's in the guild. Snooey, here. He's level 155. He started playing a week ago. So, you know, that's a massive thing. Relnard? Nope, oops. That's World Boss. Relnard, I think that's his name. Old? Ah, fuck. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But he only started playing like a few months ago and he's already level 300 and something. So I'm level 331, 332, and I've been playing for 2.5 years. So pay to win is you'll level up like freaking crazy. And you know, they get like a bunch of gear and stuff as well. But you need to buy the bub gores, you need to buy like the raid shard baskets, you need to buy the plague badges, you need to buy all this shit. So like, it's a lot of money to invest in. Like a lot. Like Zil spends a bit, but he doesn't hold a candle to some of these people. And like, you know, SS1 and all those guys, like, which all the top tier guys, which I care not about at all. They must put just an absolute buttload of money in. Their pixels I could never buy 20 bucks worth. That's the other thing I think about, right? I've spent a bit of money on idle heroes. Like I'm VIP 5, so I think that's to hit VIP 5. I think the minimum spend to do it is like $130, $140 or something. But I've been playing that for over 3 years, and I haven't bought anything in the last at least year. Because like I just decided to stop doing it, and I, you know, couldn't afford it and everything. But I did put a little bit of money into it over 3 years, effectively. But then, you know, it's exactly that. It's just pixels. Like even if you get the best possible thing you can get, like even in idle heroes, because there's a few people in here that know like about idle heroes and stuff. Even if you got a full E5 team of the best heroes in the game, like say you had, you know, 3 Aiders and 3 whatever else's, and you just had the literally the best team that you can possibly get in the game with all the best gear and all the rest of it. It's like, then what? Like you're the strongest you can be, like you're gonna beat everybody, like then what? Bubble, congrats man, if you're here. Like it just, I don't know, you know, if you, I don't know. Like Clash of Clans, right? I played that for years, like 4 years or something, from the week it came out to whenever I stopped playing, and I was still I was in a really good guild. I was still in the top, effectively like tier 10 in this, with, so equivalent, I would be about the same as what I am now, and I was free to play. Like I was quite a high level. I had, fuck this dude, what are you doing? Stop being OP. Okay, never mind. I had like the top tier stuff. The only thing I didn't have fully upgraded and stuff was all the walls, because they were just too expensive. And then, yeah, people would be like, how the hell did you do that free to play? Like I'm buying like gems all over the place. And I'm just like, just willpower, I guess, right? A, willpower, B, being broke. They're the two reasons. Where do you get the plutonium rifle? Which one's the plutonium rifle? I'm really bad with names. I can't even read what they are. Is that the healing one? Or is it this? Oh, this. Raid 4? Raid 4, I'm gonna say. Look at me or Zilpha. Yeah, but you guys don't hold a candle, man. Like, you guys may, you know, might put some money in here and there. But like, you know, you didn't get to level 300 in a month type thing. Snooey, he started like 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 2 weeks. He's level 150 something, so like that's pretty impressive. But there's definitely been other people that have done it quicker than that. But yeah, it's still a lot of consumables, a lot of money to put into that. I got to go grind for level 27. I'll be here for XCOM. On Adventure Quest 3, by the way, is max and is really hard to get. Like a max level. I admit I've spent money on PC, PG, and Clash Royale. What's PG? I spent $30 on Art of Hero, not gonna lie, but I also stopped playing like 9 months ago. Yeah, so I think I would have spent like maybe 150 bucks, but over 3 years, and it was just like on monthly cards, so it was like, you know, and stuff like that, and I regret it. But in reality, like 150 bucks over 3 years is nothing. Right? People who criticize mobile game players for spending money are the same people who had Club Penguin memberships. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with spending money on stuff if you enjoy it, right? If it's your life, if you enjoy whatever you're doing, by all means, go ahead and do it. It's no judgment. I just personally would never do it. That's all. And I can't comprehend the mentality of it, of spending that much money on like a mobile game or a game in general. Here is Relmaru. Fuck. I must have just mispronounced it. Level 395, and he only started playing like 2 months ago or something. And he's like decked out. He's got nearly a fully upgraded accessory and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, people go hard, man. People go hard. But if that's what you like doing, then yeah, there's no shame in it. The people get shamed for it or whatnot, but it's your money. If you want to do it, go ahead. If you had to choose between playing only Idle Heroes or Bit Heroes, what would you choose? Like if I took every single other aspect away and it was just me without the channel, without anything, I just had to choose one on a desert island type thing. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean just like right now for like, because if I wanted to keep the channel going and stuff, it would be Bit Heroes, but as an actual game I enjoy more, it's Idle Heroes. Like I have the worst RNG. My character is trash. In what? In Bit Heroes? Oh shit, we're done. Oh wait, no, we got natural regen. That's a hard question, Viking, because like, if we're going purely on just game mechanics and the enjoyment I get out of it and all that sort of stuff, then like I'm just burnt out on this quite a bit, so it would be Idle Heroes. But to keep the channel going, like, well, as strong as it can be, and also like the people I've met and all the rest of it doing it, then you know they're both good and whatnot. But yeah, purely from a enjoyment value, I enjoy Idle a bit more. I'm over 134 and I've been playing since April. What steroids are these new players taking? Yeah, exactly. Bit Heroes all the way. Idle Heroes has nothing going for it gameplay wise. They haven't added anything new in like almost 2 years. What do you mean? Yes, they have. Bit Heroes is more interactive. Like, if that's what you mean, like, there's more to do, then yeah, there's more to do. There's definitely more to do. Like, you got raids and you got dungeons, you got trials and gauntlet and invasion and expedition and PvP and fishing and all this sort of stuff. But it's kind of more of the same. Like, for me, you just sit auto and just sit back and wait. So it's, you know, and Idle is one of those games where you just log in like 2 or 3 times a day, collect your shit for 5 minutes and you're done. So it's a lot quicker and less interactive. So if that's what you mean, then yeah, fair enough. The way I see it is money spent on games I'll waste it on something else, like junk food. Oh, you gotta eat, right? Just enjoyment, yeah. Just enjoyment, I'd pick Idle because it's... I don't know. Like Josh said, there's not that much gameplay-wise going for it. It's just... It's a lot less to deal with, and it's just a lot quicker to get done, and you know, you got time for other things and stuff. This is like a grind, and it gets samey, and you get burnt out on it, doing the same thing over and over and over again. I spent money on a game called My Singing Monsters. At least I know the money will go to really talented people. You missed my Mythic scam? No, I saw it. Oh no, I didn't see it. I saw you got 2 other schematics in the space of like 4 seconds. I went to send you a message, but I didn't click on it in time. If you got Mythic scam, congrats. Although Mythic's like kind of waste of a time. But congrats. I have no room to talk about either game since I've quit playing both ages ago. I haven't spent money on that game in over 2 years, and I still get almost all the new content fairly easily. On Singing Monsters? I saw that as like ads. That got promoted a lot, like a few years ago. And then I haven't seen an ad for it since. Free to play is live? Yeah. I guess that like the good thing about being broke is you don't have the temptation, or you can't fulfill that temptation, I guess. Speaking of eating, lunchtime for me, mates. What are we, pirates now? Pirate chookins? Yeah, once we finish, I've been up since 5 AM, so I'm kind of tired. I got up to watch Liverpool play. So once we finish this stream, which will be in like 4 seconds, I'm gonna go quickly do lunch before I start XCOM, because if I start XCOM, I'm gonna have to stop within like half an hour to go get lunch. So I may as well just have it now. So when we finish, it'll be like 10 minutes, and I'll start XCOM. I'm stuck in a zone because I don't grind for the right stuff. Like, instead of getting +5 tramps, I got Bobo super early in the game, and I can't +5 him like I could have. Yobo's still good though, but yeah, with the augments and stuff, then tramps +5 is probably better. He's definitely better, I should say, than just a normal Yobo. But just go back and +5 him, easy. +5 tramps, +5 ball land, and you won't have issues with fams for like until like tier 7, and then you can upgrade them in tier 7, replace them in tier 7. Is that a pizza or is that a Dorito? The free-to-play game I used to spend money on was Happy Fish Dream Aquarium. Even if that was like $50 over 3 to 4 years. Is that like one of those just idle like aquarium games that you just have the fish swimming around, kind of like Abzu, where you could just sit there and watch it all, like it's in like a screensaver kind of aquarium thing? I played a game like that as well. I didn't put money into it, but Crispy, welcome man, right at the end of the stream. Abyssarium, I think that's the one I played. It's a good example of a mobile game that you didn't have to spend money on to get all new content. Sad developers made it impossible to get even get content with spending money. Abyssarium, I think that's the one I played, and then it got renamed into Tap Tap Fish, which is a horrible name. Maybe it wasn't Abyssarium, but whatever game I played got renamed into Tap Tap Fish. Idle Clicker Aquarium game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one I played. Your guild is 99 in level right now? Nice. I played that game for over a year and I got the event stuff for free up until that point. Oh yeah, like the Halloween fish and the Christmas fish and all that sort of stuff. You'd sit there and watch your fish, and every X minutes hours, you could collect coins and gems from them and use to buy more. It sounds very similar to this, the thing I played, the aquarium, Abyss Aquarium or whatever it's called. Tap Tap Fish was a stupid game. That's the same game? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know, it was kind of relaxing. I played it for ages. I played it for like at least a year. But play is a very loose term, because you don't really play it. You just, you know, you log in and you get your collectibles or whatever, your consumables, your money, whatever, and then you just like put an egg in and you know, wait 4 hours for it to hatch, and then you got a new fish and do that over and over again. It's not really playing, I guess. I don't know. I guess it depends on your view of playing a game. I played some other game with frogs, just with frogs. I like the minimalistic art style and calming music. Yeah, it was kind of like polygon themed art as well, right? Like the fish weren't all like smooth and stuff. They were kind of like more polygony in a way. And you could have like a heap of the one fish. Like I had my whole aquarium filled with, I don't know what it was, like blue whales or something. I can't remember. You played Tap Tap Fish for an offer wall for Bid Heroes. The Bob, welcome man. But for everyone that's just come in the last like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you're late. Yeah, you're very late. We're about to finish. Like literally, we're finished right now. But I'm going to go have lunch, so give me 10 minutes, and then we're going to start up XCOM 2 Warrior of the Chosen. So if you're keen for XCOM 2, stick around. If you're just here for the Bit Hero stuff, then that is it for Thursday. We'll be back on Monday. But yeah, hopefully everyone sticks around for XCOM 2 because it's awesome. Either way, that is it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!